Hello everyone, welcome to the PHP tutorials section of our channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to receive free updates. An email validation script is a script that is used to verify the validity of an email address. In order to guarantee that email addresses are valid and exist, or to ensure that they follow a specific format. In this tutorial, we will be using PHP to create a script for verifying and validating email address. You can download the source code for reference and guide, and we will also provide a video presentation with explanation on how the script will work and function. The following are the requirements for this tutorial. XAMPP. Text editor, versus code, Sublime, brackets, download and install a text editor of your choice. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to create a PHP script that will check, verify and validate whether an email address is well-formed. Become familiar with the PHP functions that are required in order to develop an email validation script. 1. Filter. 2. Filter sanitize email. 3. Filter validate email. To integrate and apply the source code in your projects. The script will start at line 23 and end at line 34. PHP script will start at less than PHP and the closing tag is greater than. Line 24, we have declared an if statement with isIt function. IsIt function, this function tests whether a variable has been set and is not null. It is included in PHP and can be used to check if a variable has been set and is not null. If a defined variable, array, or array key has a null value, isIt returns false, otherwise, it returns true. Line 25, email is the variable that will hold the data of email field when the user clicks the submit button. Line 26, we have a variable $validate that will hold the sanitize and validated value of email. The filter function filters a variable using the filter that has been specified. This function is used to validate and sanitize the data at the same time. Filter var, filter name, options, it has 3 parameters. Var is a required field or parameter, for it will be the variable that will sanitized. In our case it is the email variable. The filter name parameter is used to specify the ID or name of the filter to use. Filter name ID used in our tutorial is filter sanitize email, remove all illegal characters from an email address. Line 27 to 32. We have set an if-else statement and used filter with the filter name of filter sanitize email, which is used to check and validate if the email address entered by the user is a valid email address. If the input is valid, then it will have a message of email is valid. If not, a message of email is not valid will appear. Watch the video on how to create email validation in PHP. The purpose of email address validation is to ensure that the email address is valid and exists. Email address sanitization is the process of removing potentially harmful content from an email address, such as embedded links or scripts. It is important to validate and sanitize email addresses because invalid or unsafe email addresses can lead to spam, malware, and phishing attacks. Invalid email addresses can also cause problems when sending and receiving emails, such as not being able to send or receive messages because the recipient's email address is invalid. We hope you found this tutorial to be helpful. Wishing you the best of luck with your projects. Happy coding!